in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the New England Patriots. Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll go again with Swift. Room to run past midfield. All the way. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown. They strike first.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Marcus Jones now to return. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
First play, and May goes to the air. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he gave one man the slip, and going to take this one forward. The pickup of 3.
At the 46-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's May. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, New England.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Antonio Gibson, ball carrier. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4.
Here goes tonight.
Douglas in motion. They'll go play action with May. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here goes tonight. Ready, what's that?
They'll run with Henderson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
Stop short of the goal line.
So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. It's the Bears off to the early lead. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they come up now, 2nd and goal. Henderson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
So now May and the Patriots going to line up and go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to run it in. And he will get in. And they take the lead by 1 on top 8-7. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Well, following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
They're on 27-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, Chicago.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. Incompletion.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Look at the big man go. And he will get into the end zone. Colston Loveland. Touchdown, Bears. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry in the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Working out of the gun, it's May. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Forced out left. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
What's up?
Throwing is May. He's got his man, Keyshawn Boutte. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. New England going to take their second timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here goes through. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Throwing now is May. Moving outside the pocket, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
What's up? Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy.
To throw again is May. He'll dump this out wide to Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here goes that. Great, ready, what's that?
May to the air once more. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it'll bring up second down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Here goes crazy, crazy. Ready, what's that? Five.
May to throw again. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Crazy. No, what's that?
Here's May again. Exiting the pocket right. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep...
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he'll take this one in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. He's to midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Duvernay on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Working out of the gun. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Five.
To throw on 1st down is May. Got his man at the 6. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6.
Here's a run. And And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. To throw is May. On the move left. Throwing on the run. It's behind his man, and it's incomplete. Kayshawn Booty was the one he was looking for. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
Crazy! Crazy!
They're going. It's May. That's going to be caught. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. Jones now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Five. Turtles up. Crazy.
On 1st and 10, here's May. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
What's that?
Henderson now on 1st and 10. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Here's a toss left side for Henderson. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
From out of the gun, here's May. He'll swing that out wide and make it 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions. He's into the end zone for the score. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
And he will not get to the goal line. The defense keeps him out of the end zone. And this game remains tied. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Crazy.
To throw now, May. That one knocked away. That's incomplete. Evan Byard, the veteran who's broken up a few passes in his day, gets to that one.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Crazy.
On 3rd and long, here's May. Escaping to his left. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
First down.
Here goes front.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the ground, Gibson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Five.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. That'll be complete to Gibson. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down.
Eddie, what's that?
May gonna look to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Here goes front. Eddie, what's that? Crazy.
They'll go. Here's May. That's going to be caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
To throw, it's Williams. That one complete to Moore. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
2 yards on the play. And the Bears.
They're trying the left side with Swift. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. New England going to take their second timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. A run here with Swift. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Chicago.
Here we go. 1st and goal. They'll stick to the ground. Powering forward. He's in. Kyle Manunga. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bears will go up by 7.
Bears 29. Patriots 22. So
the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. We're trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. It's 2nd down.
Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Here's a big one. This 3rd down. Working out of the gun. It's May. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted.
Yeah, man, good game, man.
Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Bears 1st down.
Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Give up the middle with Swift. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's